Peace and blessings, all my good people. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Also, if you guys want to support me outside of YouTube, I have my latest book out right now on Amazon. It's called The 48 Laws of Peace, and I wrote this book for you guys so that you can have some clarity on today's society and the way things are being looked at. This episode right here, I'm doing something different. I'm starting a new playlist, and I hope you guys can support it. And this is just for people's mental health and just showing a little clarity. Remember, I told you it's 2026. We're trying to do some new things to uplift you guys. And Made It Family, you know, I'm always trying to bring something new and fresh to the table. Okay, today's episode, today we're talking about why do good people feel like they're being left behind in society. I heard this being said in a few places where people feel like, you know, they see like, you know, why does negativity rise to the top? Why do you see a lot of bad people progressing and you see a lot of good people being left behind? There's a lot of things that people don't see and understand about this whole situation about good people, bad people, and just being successful and unsuccessful. So I just want to break a few things down that can maybe help you guys out in your journeys, and you guys just pay attention and try to have some kind of understanding. And if you have any questions on this, leave your comments down below how you feel about the video, and that makes me want to, you know, do more of these videos. Okay, let's get it. Why good people feel left behind in today's society. A lot of people are walking around right now with the same quiet frustration. They're doing their best to be honest, they try to be patient, and they try to treat people right. And yet it feels like they're always the ones falling behind. Meanwhile, the people who lie, manipulate, cut corners, or step on others seem to move ahead faster. They get the attention, they get the opportunities, and they get rewarded. And after a while, that starts to mess with your head. It makes you wonder if being a good person even matters anymore. It makes you question whether integrity is still worth it. But what if the problem isn't that good people finish last? What if the problem is that we've understood how success actually works? A lot of us grow up believing that life is supposed to reward morality, that if you do the right thing, things will eventually work out in your favor. But real life doesn't operate on fairness the way we were taught. It doesn't reward people for being good, and it doesn't punish people for being bad. Life responds to something else entirely. It responds to energy, it responds to presence, and it responds to vibration. See, the universe doesn't reward you for being a good person or a bad person. It rewards how you move through the world. Your confidence, your clarity, your boundaries, your willingness to take space. That's what opportunities respond to. Not intentions, not morals, not how much you tolerate. And this is where a lot of good people get stuck, because somewhere along the line, being good got confused with being passive. Staying quiet, avoiding confrontation, letting things slide, hoping that patience alone will pay off. But that isn't goodness. That's hesitation. And hesitation sends a very clear signal to the world. It says, I don't expect much. I accept whatever comes. I'll wait instead of decide. See, life responds to expectation, not sacrifice. You can be kind and still have boundaries. You can be respectful and still be firm. And you can have integrity and still demand more. But when goodness turns into silence or self-doubt, the world doesn't read that as virtue. It reads it as low presence. And that's why it often looks like bad behavior is being rewarded. See, because people who move recklessly still move decisively. They speak up, they take space, and they don't second guess every step. That doesn't make them right, it makes them visible. Confidence, even misplaced confidence, carries energy, and energy creates momentum. So when you see people acting selfishly or irresponsibly and still moving forward, it's easy to think the system is broken. But what you're really seeing isn't reward, it's momentum. And momentum without direction eventually collapses. That's the part social media doesn't show. Because online everything looks immediate, everything looks fast, and everything looks like a shortcut. But real progress doesn't usually look exciting in real time. Good people don't finish last. They finish later. Because they build slower. They think long term. They care about alignment, not appearance. See, the problem starts when patience turns into avoidance, when humility turns into self-minimization, when being good becomes an excuse to stay small. See, high vibration isn't about being positive all the time. It's not about pretending everything is fine. And it's not about letting people walk over you. It's about alignment. When who you are, what you say, and how you move all match, the world responds differently. So if you ever felt overlooked, if you ever felt like doing the right thing doesn't pay off, ask yourself this: am I being good or am I being quiet? Am I being patient or am I afraid to demand more? Am I being kind or am I avoiding conflict? Because life doesn't respond to labels, it responds to presence. And the moment your energy shifts from hoping to expecting, from tolerating to deciding, and from waiting to moving, everything around you starts to change. See, good people don't lose because they're good. They lose when they confuse goodness with weakness. See, the universe doesn't reward morality. It rewards movement, clarity, and vibration. And once you understand that, you stop feeling left behind and you start moving forward differently. So Made It family, when you hear people saying or just doing things out of things that you would normally wouldn't do, or just creating some kind of negative vibes to get where they have to go, and you see these things all day, you see people, it might look like negativity that's moving their channels or moving their creativity. Don't stoop low to try to get gains or wins. What you have to do is realize how to win, and you'll realize it has nothing to do with those negative or positive. It's a vibration. So I want you guys to understand that. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and have some kind of understanding on it. If you really like these videos, hype this video up so I can make a lot more of these videos to help people out in the best way I could, just to break things down, because everybody has their own definitions of how things work, and sometimes 9 out of 10 times they're wrong, and it confuses people online. But with AI nowadays, you don't know what's real, what's fake. And what I'm trying to do is bring to you guys the valuable information that you can take with you on your journey, and you can see things with a much clearer route, and you can definitely progress and don't have to change who you are inside to get ahead in these times. It might look that way, but you have to realize what's really behind the scenes, what really makes this clock tick, and you'll have a better understanding of life, and as well you'll have a better understanding of who you are as a person. Until next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Love y'all, Made It family.